Mark Twain once said, "If you don't read the newspaper, you are uninformed." In the era of the internet and smartphone, where sight and sound and most importantly speed matter, it's more like if you're disconnected, you're doomed.
In all seriousness,
Tom Grundy has found an online niche for his English news website in June.
We're based here in Cyberport. The story of Hong Kong Free Press it came along, about a year ago as a direct response to the press freedom concerns in Hong Kong and I guess a need to see more diversity on the English side. There is a lot of independent Chinese media, such as Post 852, In Media, Stand News, but very little where you can turn to in English.
With 9 staff, a few computers and the internet, Tom says his competitive edge is the low operating cost compared with actually printing a hard copy.
It's not expensive to run the website. Pretty much all of our money goes on paying our staff.
Tom raised money for the venture through various channels such as crowdfunding sites, Bitcoin donations and ad revenue from his website. He raised $150,000 in a month and $600,000 within the first month.
Many of these income streams are never guaranteed, but we underestimated things with the crowdfunding, we underestimated things with the traffic. As of the end of our first month, we saw over 300,000 unique visitors, over 1.2 million page views on the website.
He says those figures should be good enough to attract advertisers and supporters in the longer run. But Tom says making money with ads is also not easy. Banner and pop-up ads alone cannot provide enough funds. He's looking for innovative ad revenue channels.
And everybody is experimenting, whether it's New York Times or whomever, trying native advertising and other different methods of delivery. The New York Times did a feature about women's prisons in conjunction with Netflix, a show called Orange is the New Black. And that was very good, and it was critically acclaimed.
Gigi Lui runs a public relations agency offering clients digital solutions to branding. She says advertisers are very careful with their online approach. They want a presence, but it's important not to be too obvious.
For example, a lot of pet food companies make very funny ads with little animals and things, and it doesn't really talk about the pet food. Trying to get the pet food becoming part of the club, and so consumers recall about it when they go to the shop and try to buy pet food. They'll recall about, I remember seeing X brand on this clip featuring an internet celebrity cat or an internet celebrity dog.
Online channels are not only good for ads. Gigi says companies can respond faster to products and services issues, such as malicious rumors or food safety.
Newspaper is only once a day publication. It's not fast enough to respond to these rumors that are just constantly going on. Digital becomes a very good channel to help consumers stay informed about the facts or processes to, let's say, get refunds or resolve a lot of the safety issues. If you actually buy ads on Facebook or soon Instagram available, you can actually see insights and see how many people your post has reached.
You could actually buy specific demographics on a lot of social media. The highest spenders are cosmetics and skincare category and education category.
Despite the rapid rise of digital media, some ad dollars will still go to print.
If there are more logistics involved, say in a lucky draw or in some sort of campaigns where you need to note the address or the, say, a roadshow of something going on, then print is still a more effective media because of the sheer size of the ad, and it's difficult to skip. When you flip through a newspaper, you would see it.
But for most other commercial operators, market analysts say going digital is still the future in the media world.
Next on Money Magazine, Hong Kong women start to be noticed.